Hey guys, it's Shadow the Rat, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing some hammocks that were sent to me by Robyn's Rat Hammocks. So they actually sent me quite a few different hammocks, 17 in total, which is just amazing and super generous. Just thank you so much. The rats are really going to enjoy these. So they have a few different options on what you can get, and they sent me a set along with some of their other hammocks showing some other styles that they make. And so here I'm going to start by going over the set, and then I'm going to go over some of the other hammocks, and then after that I'm going to go over what they sell in a little bit more detail at the end of the video. But before I start, of course, as always, I will have links down in the description and in the comments, so if you'd like to check them out, you can do so by clicking on the link below. Okay, so to get started, the first thing that I want to review here is one of her sets. She sent me a koala set, which I chose because I thought it was super adorable. So she sells two different sets, and one is a set of 3, which contains a double-decker hammock, a cup hammock, which is basically a flat hammock with an indent in the middle, and then also either a tube hammock or a cube hammock. So you get these 3 hammocks for $20, which comes down to just $6.67 per hammock, which is a really good deal considering that commercial hammocks will usually go for like 10 or 15 bucks, especially if they are one of the more special varieties like cube hammocks or tunnel hammocks. And you'll see that this continues with all of the hammocks she sells. She has great prices, and if you're looking for bulk hammocks, she has some amazing deals on those as well. Anyway, so like I said, the 3 set comes with those 3 hammocks, and it all is in one pattern because, well, it's a hammock set. And the other set is a set of 4, and you get a double-decker hammock, a cup hammock, a cube hammock, and finally a tunnel hammock. And those cost $24 total, and that includes shipping. All of her prices include shipping. But anyways, this is the set she sent me, and I chose the koala pattern. So first of all, you have the double-decker hammocks, which are a great size, and they're just very nicely made, very nicely put together, double-sided, and of course they are attached very nicely. And then on top of that, you also have all of these metal grommets. That's what I believe you call the metal pieces, and I really like these when you have hammocks because this allows you to hang it up without a fear of your rats chewing it down, which they can do with straps or any sort of fabric attachments. So I really like that she chose to use metal grommets with most of her hammocks, and in this case it makes it very easy to reuse the hammocks because even if your rat chews on the hammock some, they're not going to chew off a string that lets you hang it up, and so you're going to still be able to use it. So yeah, this is a really nice double-decker hammock, and all of her hammocks have the same quality here. The next one I have here is a cup hammock, and like I mentioned before, it's pretty much a standard hammock with an indent in the middle, and what I really like about this is it lets you hang it up easier. One problem with these standard flat hammocks is that when you hang them up, you have to be really careful to make sure that they are hung up so that the weight distribution of the rat isn't going to tip it over when they climb onto it. So with the cup hammock, you don't have that problem because it's already indented in the middle, so even if you hang it up and it's pretty loose, it will still be balanced really well just because of this indent. And on top of that, this also has the 4 metal grommets, which is a really nice addition. So the next thing you see here is the tunnel hammock, and this one is again very nice. I really like the size of this one because usually tunnel hammocks tend to be on the smaller side, so I really like seeing one that is pretty large and can fit quite a few rats in it. And I also like the fact, and this is probably my favorite thing about it, but that it has 4 attachment points. This is my main problem with tunnel hammocks because usually when you get them, they only have 2 attachment points. And what that does is that when your rat crawls into it, or tries to crawl into it, it just straightens out into a line because it's only attached in 2 places. So by having 4 attachment points instead of 2, you completely get rid of that problem. And you will see in the clips that I'm going to include of the rats sleeping in these hammocks that the tunnel hammock is just so much better off than the normal commercial one that only has 2 attachment points, and it's all just down to the fact that it has these 4 attachment points that really give it some stability and actually open it up into a tunnel shape. So yeah, I really like this tunnel hammock, and I just think it's a lot better than the commercial ones you usually see, and of course again you have the metal grommets, which means that your rats won't be able to chew it down. Okay, so the final hammock here in the set is a cube hammock, and I really like this cube hammock, even though it does have something that I'm not a huge fan of, which is the straps hanging it up. However, as I've said in a past hammock video, I don't think that there is a better way to hang up cube hammocks because they're just kind of designed in a way where you can't use the metal grommets. So yeah, it's not really a big downside to me just because in this case you have to have it hung like this. Otherwise, I think that this hammock is very well put together. It has a very nice cube shape. It's attached very well. It has a very nice opening that's large enough for any size rat to get into. It's large enough for several rats to cuddle in it. And all in all, it's just a really nice hammock. So yeah, all 4 of these hammocks are amazing. It's a really nice set, and I am just really grateful to Robyn for sending me these because my rats are absolutely enjoying them. Okay, so now that I've reviewed the set, I also want to show you some of the other hammocks she sent me, because Robyn actually has one other set that she sells hammocks in, and that is a box of 15. So this box of 15 comes with 8 different styles of hammocks, and they aren't all in the same pattern. However, you get these for a really great deal, so I don't really think that matters here, because this box of 15 hammocks costs, wait for it, $50. So that comes down to $3.33 per hammock, which is just the cheapest I've ever seen hammocks, and considering the quality here, that is just really more, they are worth more than this. It's just really amazing that she's selling them for such a low price, and if you're looking for bulk hammocks, this is probably the best deal you're ever going to find. And I actually didn't mention this before, but Robyn said that most of her hammock fabric comes to her secondhand or from those Walmart 250 blankets, so this is how she can give lower prices, but considering that you're also getting free shipping essentially, it's just a really great deal. Okay, but like I said, you get a box of 15 hammocks in 8 different styles, and while I don't have all the styles here to show you, I have a good selection of them, so you can see some of the different styles of hammocks that she makes. Some of the hammocks here are the same style as the ones shown in the set, just with different patterns of fabric, of course, so I'm not going to go over them too much, but I'll just show them to you real quick, and then I'll get on to the other styled ones. Okay, so first of all, here we have a cube hammock, and this is just like the cube hammock I showed you before, but this one has an animal pattern. And just like the other cube hammock, this is a great quality. It has a very nice size, it has a very nice sized door. It's just a very nice hammock overall. The next thing I have here are 2 tube hammocks. One of them has ladybugs and butterflies on it, and the other has frogs. And just like the other tube hammock I showed you, this is a really nice quality hammock. It has the 4 attachment points, the 4 grommets like I showed you before, and it's a great size. So just overall, again, really great hammocks. Next we have the 2 other cup hammocks she sent me. One of them has leaf patterns and the other one has fish patterns. And just like the other cup hammock I showed you, these are great quality. And again, I really like the cup shape just because it makes hanging them up a little bit easier. But otherwise, just great hammocks again. And finally, we also have 2 more double-decker hammocks, just like the one I showed you before. One has a flower pattern, and the other has a Curious George pattern, and I have to admit, I got such a rush of nostalgia seeing the Curious George one. Man, I used to watch that so much. But anyways, like I said, the double-decker hammocks are exactly like the other one shown, just different patterns, and so they are great quality, great size, and again, they have the 4 metal grommets hanging them up, so just really great hammocks overall. Okay, so now we're going to get to the 3 other styles of hammocks she sent me. One is the standard flat hammock, and you can see I have a green one here, and the other one is a blue and zebra striped one, 1 pattern on each side. And these are just your standard flat hammocks, and they are very plush and comfortable, and they have the 4 metal grommets, so just great quality overall. So the next hammock variety she sent me are corner hammocks. She sent me 2 of those, and one of them is green spotted, and the other is blue. And what I really like about these is their size. Usually when you get corner hammocks, they tend to be on the smaller side, which makes them really hard to hang up, at least in my cage. However, in this case, they are large enough that it's easy to hang them up with enough space that the rats can actually enjoy sleeping on them. So yeah, I really like these 2, and on top of that they connect with 3 metal grommets, which makes them easier to hang up and less likely for the rats to chew down. And finally, the last variety of hammock she got me is what looks kind of like a pocket. I'm not really sure what she called this, I'll be honest, but I think they look like pockets, so I'm just going to call this the pocket hammock. And these are basically little pockets, and they have 4 metal grommets on the opening side. They're enclosed on 3 sides, and when you hang them up, you can either use just 2 of the metal grommets, which is what I did, and hang them on the side of the cage, or you can use all 4 and really stretch it out and make it more of a cup shape. But yeah, these are really nice hammocks, just like the other ones. They are very nice quality, they're put together very well, they're very spacious inside, they can fit 2 or 3 rats easily, and on top of that they have the metal grommets, which I really like. So yeah, these hammocks are just a great quality, and I really enjoyed reviewing them, and my rats are really enjoying them as well. They're pretty much in a comfort wonderland right now because I put every single hammock in the cage because I wanted to get some clips of them using them. I will probably take out some of them after this and kind of cycle them through. So yeah, if you guys are looking for hammocks, and especially bulk hammocks, definitely check out Robyn's Rat Hammocks. They are on Facebook. I have the Facebook page linked in the description, and I'll also have it linked in the comments because they are super great quality, and they're also amazing amazingly priced. So, you know, if you're looking for bulk hammocks or even just a few hammocks, this is just such an amazing way to go. And plus on top of that, you also get to support a smaller business, which is always a great thing to do. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say about these hammocks. I was going to go over more details about how they sell them, like what sets they sell them in, but I kind of already did that earlier in the video, so I'll just briefly restate that. So again, you can get 3 different hammocks in a set for $20, or a set of 4 hammocks for $24, and finally you can get a box of 15 hammocks for $50. Now I believe Robyn only ships in the United States, so if you're looking for hammocks and you're in the US, definitely go check them out. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!